SuperTalk Mississippi media production.
Running a business is tough. If you're struggling with HR, benefits, and payroll, you're not alone. Many businesses just don't have the resources to keep up. That's where MWG Employer Services comes in. We provide a full range of employer services with everything from payroll to benefits to HR services and compliance, and can create a custom plan that fits your needs and budget. We're a Mississippi-based company that can help you focus on what you do best, growing your business. Call MWG Employer Services today at 601-206-7966 or go to MWGEmployerServices.com. You're listening to Sports Talk Mississippi On Demand, presented by Pearl River Resort. Escape to Choctaw, Mississippi and enjoy world-class gaming, the Dancing Rabbit Golf Club, and Geyser Falls Water Park. Escape to Pearl River Resort.
Sports Talk Mississippi is on the air. Sports Talk Mississippi is powered by C-Spire. Power your home or business with C-Spire Fiber. To learn more, visit supertalk.fm/C-Spire. C-Spire Fiber powers SuperTalk Mississippi. You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
$157,420.29 is how we start the show today. But Brian Haydad, they had to make the call to the bullpen.
I'm a righty.
Are
you a lefty?
Only when I write.
Okay.
I'm the bad kind of ambidextrous.
All
only
right.
when I write. But they're making the call to the bullpen.
That's right.
They're bringing in the closer. It is time for us to wrap up the day strong here.
Are we going to get like Inner Sandman or that Korn song?
Yeah, give
Hook
me
us
the
up,
Korn
Will.
song.
Yeah.
We're ready here to close this thing out. The 14th annual Palmer Home Radiothon. The Radiothon's almost able to drive, if you can believe that. We've been doing this for quite some time, but we need your help. There are a lot of ways that you can help us today. We're going to tell you about them all throughout the day. I'm Michael Borky. He's Brian Haydad. We welcome you in, and let's just dive right into this.
And she's Dana Hall, who if you've been on with us all day, you've heard from Dana a couple of times. Welcome back. They put you on the big show.
Yeah, thank you.
The most important show on the network is the
at
one
least the
you're on
handsomest.
Right now. Yeah,
one way or the
the
other.
best looking. We really appreciate being here, and more importantly, we really appreciate the work that is done here. That is the biggest part of the day. This fun. It's great. It's beautiful. This facility, if I could talk today, is amazing. Mm-hmm. But the work that is being done the other 364 days out of the year at this place is just unbelievable.
So, that being said, you've been working with Palmer Home for a long time. How did you discover Palmer Home?
In the beginning, our preacher's wife was the administrative assistant here, and they would talk about Palmer Home at church a lot. And then my daughter and her husband came and became house parents, and they were here 4 years in May, and then we came 2 months after them. So,
house parent. Mm-hmm. What is a house parent?
Just like you, we do the day-to-day, everyday, run-of-the-mill thing. We plan meals, we do doctor's appointments, we do shopping. We teach them all of the basics of things that they need to do, just like you would teach your own child.
So how many, in your house presently, how many kids are you house parenting for?
Right now, we only have 4.
We
only have 4.
4 is quite the. I have 1, and it is a daily stress.
Goodness.
Well, we've had 8 before, so wow. 4 is like only 4. Yeah.
But that is what you're doing. You are filling the parental role that unfortunately these children needed.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have a long love for working with children. You used to have an in-home daycare.
I did.
How did that translate into what you're doing now?
Well, we were doing the daycare. I did that for about 18 years. And when we started learning more about Palmer Home, then we prayed and we asked God, if this is where you want us to be, open all the doors. If not, shut them really tight, because this is what I want to do. And we put our house on the market the end of August, and by Labor Day, we had a contract.
Wow.
Yep.
And we've been talking all day here, every show, about Palmer Home and what makes it unique. It's different than a lot of other organizations out there. and because of the whole child emphasis that they have here at Palmer Home. Just tell us a little bit about what that means, the whole child emphasis.
It means that you're going to take each individual child and help them with where they are. You're not going to treat all of them exactly the same. You're going to get to their level and help where they are, depending on what their needs are. And we do that. We take all of our children separate and do things like when we go shopping, sometimes I'll take one, and then my husband will watch the other ones, and then another day I'll take another one. We'll spend different things with them just to get them to open up and talk to us and let us know where they are. And then we can build off of those relationships.
So it's really not any different. You only have one child, but I have two. And so it's one of those things where one day is Dad and Aislinn Day. The next day is Mom and Emily Day. And then we switch it up. It's really much, it really is as much of the real family dynamic that you can have.
It is.
And how is that different than what happens in maybe a different foster home?
I don't really know much about the other foster homes, so I really can't speak to that.
Okay.
Well, that is a beautiful thing, though, that you guys emphasize that so much because over the years, I mean, I've been with SuperTalk for 12 years now, and we've heard these stories over the years where these children come from pretty unimaginable situations, but instead of thrusting them into, here's the box that you have to fit in right now, they get to blossom into their own flower, if you will.
Yes.
It's kind of a cheesy metaphor, but it works. I mean, that's what that approach does. And that's why if you're listening right now and you want to be a part of this, we'll tell you all the ways how you can help. But that's what makes it so important, is because these children need help, but they're not just getting basic help. They're flourishing and blossoming in a place like this.
Right. The easiest way to give right now, guys, I know you've got your phone in your hand. Text GIVE PALMER, one word, to 833-402-4519 to donate. That's GIVE PALMER, one word, 833-402-4519 to donate. We got a lot of other ways we're going to talk about. But what we're talking about here is this is what kids are. Each kid is different. You know, you have your own children. They're different, each and every one of them. And you can't, a one-size-fits-all does not work with children. And that's why the Palmer home and the way they do things, it works for them because that's how it works in the real world. And so in what ways has your experience working with the children at Palmer Home impacted your life and your family's life?
Well, I would say that it has made us more aware of the needs of other children that are around the area. And I had when we first started, we had no idea that Palmer was as big as it was and had been around as long as it had. But knowing what they do to help other people. And our kids will go with us to our family outings, like Easter. Yeah. We all went to my mom's, and they get to hunt eggs with all of, my grandkids and my brother's kids and stuff like that. So we try to make it as normal as we can.
Now, earlier, you were on with Rebecca, right? And I believe I heard you use some really rough language. She said a word that could get us in trouble with the FCC. I will not repeat it.
I will.
If you want to say it, I just want to know that I did not say it. All right, go right ahead though. Say it.
Hotty toddy.
See, I just in my ear I heard winced. But is sports a big part of your life?
Yes.
And you and your family are big Ole Miss fans. But one of your children.
Part of my family is. In my immediate family, my brother's an Arkansas fan. Me and my husband are Ole Miss.
I'm sorry.
And one of my daughters is Mississippi State.
That's where one of you the
one in my house that lives in my house
is going to Mississippi State. So you're gonna have two Bulldogs in there. So you're outnumbered.
A true house divided.
I like
okay.
that. We like having that. We like we're trying to get as many numbers as we can.
It makes the games more interesting.
I bet it does.
Yeah. What is game day like in a house with you guys
with divided loyalties
8 children?
Like that. Yeah.
Well, we celebrate. We do snacky food just like you would on a tailgating day, and we've even got some of the kids that aren't here any longer that have asked to come back and tailgate with us and watch ball games.
That's nice.
So we bring them in and we do little finger foods and snacky stuff and yell hotty toddy a lot.
That's got to be the most validating part of this journey, though, right? Is when they want to come back.
Yep.
What does that feel like when that happens?
It makes us feel like we did make a difference in that child's life when they want to come back and spend time with you and want to do things with you. We have one that used to be in our house, and she lives in Georgia, and every time she comes back, she says, "Can I come see y'all? Can we go get a bag?" They like to get the bowl bags, and so she's like, "Can we go get a bag?" And so every time she comes back here, she wants to come visit us and spend time with us. So that makes us feel appreciated a lot.
As it should. It shows you job well done. And, we appreciate you and all that you've given to Palmer Home. Do you feel like as much as you've given to Palmer Home, that Palmer Home has given as much back to you?
Yes, I do. I feel like we have been welcomed in, and at times you may not feel like you matter. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you're in a day in and day out job, but they make us feel like we do matter. No,
you absolutely matter. Don't let anybody tell you differently than that, because of people like you, these kids are able to have a little bit more, mm-hmm. and that's what they deserve, and that's what they need, and so you're doing a great job. Don't let anybody tell you different on that. We'll worry about your choice of college football team on another episode, I'm sure. But.
Hey, they like to win here. What do you want?
Let's not. This is a day of positivity. So, Dana, we really appreciate you joining us today, and we appreciate all that you do for Palmer Home, and we appreciate everything Palmer Home does for our great state. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We want to get you guys to give. That number over there is too low. We're going to get it up higher. That map over there has not enough green on it. We're going to get it fully green.
I'm going to grab that map during the break so we can.
We're going to call you out.
We're going
to go down the C Spire text line and be like, "We know where you live, and you're going to have to help us out."
I know we have listeners in Hancock County in particular.
SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home. Call 662-469-5533, or as I said earlier, you can text Give Palmer to, where is that number at? What'd you do to it? Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. You got a lot of different ways to give. There's no excuse not to do it. We need your help today. We're counting on you guys, and we're going to make it happen here at the Palmer Home Radiothon, the 14th annual Palmer Home Radiothon. When we come back, we're going to tell you a little bit more about Palmer Home, why it's so important to us here at Super Talk. Plus, we got a great deal from one of my favorite people, a guy who I went to go see earlier today. We'll talk about that when we come back. Sports Talk Mississippi at the Palmer Home. We're just getting started with you.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on Super Talk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/Palmer Home to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
Back at the 14th annual Palmer Home Radiothon. I'm Michael Borky. He's Brian Haydad. We've got a lot to tell you about and how to help and how to give. So, hey, Dad, we've got numbers and everything. And after we give those out, we have this map over here right next to our new updated number, by the way, which is I got to point the other way on the screen. 164.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. $164,162. But right next to that number is a map of the state of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
The SuperTalk network reaches every single county in this state.
That is correct.
82 of them, you are listening to us right now. And when a county is represented via donation, somebody comes over here and colors in that county. You look at the map, you've done a great job. There's a lot of green. That's the color they're using today. Not enough of it.
Not enough. I'm going to point one out right off the bat.
Okay.
I believe my home county of Warren County is not represented there. I know a lot of you in Vicksburg.
Your home county, Brian Haydad, is not represented.
Vicksburg, stand
right
up. Now. Let's get some donations in here. What's going on here?
So
that Vicksburg, Mississippi can't come through? Come on, guys.
You do the nice
help me out.
Thing. You give the information, and then I'll do the call-outs. How about
That's fine.
All right.
Here's how you can donate. We got a lot of ways. No reason not to be able to do it. You can go to the website. That's supertalk.fm/Palmer Home. One word, Palmer Home. You can call in at 662-469-5533. You can use Venmo at Palmer Home for Children. For Children is as one word. So Palmer Home for Children. Or you can just text Give Palmer, one word, to 833-402-4519 and make your donation there. So we've got all sorts of ways for you to help out. And now, yes, this is why we're here. You know, Rebecca and Gerard and
She's
Richard.
Too nice.
They're too nice.
Richard's not too nice.
Well, Richard's a great guy. He's going to be really happy later.
He's going to look great later. But if you're a new listener, by the way, because I have learned lately that we have a lot of new listeners to this show, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, what is Palmer Home? What is this?
Yeah.
Why should I give money to this place? It is a facility, a community that does not take government money.
That's right.
Number one, it does not take
First and
government
foremost.
money. It is exclusively funded by donations. And donations for what? This is a place that takes children from unimaginable situations. And sadly, guys, you might be driving in your car right now, driving to work, driving the kids around. It is in your backyard where these things happen. And they take children from these situations and they provide them a home, a real home. Meals every day, school, education. They're playing on a bounce house in the back right now. They give them a life, a new start at a life that they actually deserve.
That's right.
And that is what is going on here. You look around, and I mean, just these are just normal children. Children are so resilient.
Yeah.
And you can't imagine where they've come from. So that is what we're asking you to donate to, is to help change the lives of Mississippi children.
You know, you and I, when we talk about NIL, people love like, well, where's my money going? I don't know where my money's going. I'll tell you exactly where your money goes when you donate to the Palmer Home. If you give $19 a month, if you set up to do just $19 a month, that funds the welcome packs. We've talked about those every time I've been up here. When a child arrives here at the Palmer Home, first thing, they are given a welcome pack. It has a toothbrush. It has a hairbrush. It has clean underwear, clean pajamas, a blanket, and a Bible. Now, these kids, sometimes they just show up in a little trash bag with their belongings in it. This is the first thing that they get, $19 a month. For $30 a month, you can feed a cottage every month. $30 a month feeds one of these cottages that have up to 10 children in them with not just food, good food, nourishing food, nutritious food. For $50 a month, you can help these kids, quote, we're going to say fund the fun. And what that means is this. They have a lot of great activities here. They take these kids places. For $50 a month, you can help be a part of that. You can help these kids have a great time and enjoy childhood, something that you and I took for granted.
The extracurricular activities at school. They get them on soccer teams, horseback riding, dance classes, those kind of things.
And then you mentioned school. $100 a month helps provide each child with the academic instruction and support needed to ensure their success. Many children come here, they're behind. They're behind academically. Palmer Home employs education specialists and other people who come in here with full support. $100 a month can help pay for that. Guys, this is real money, and it gets real results. The success stories are out there. We've talked about them many times before. We've met a lot of these great kids, and we need your help today. So, again, 662-469-5533. Make your donation now.
I'm glad you mentioned NIL, because I was thinking about this on the way up here.
Okay.
We know that right now things are more expensive than they ever been. Money's tight for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Hand up, us included. Here's a challenge. We like to do challenges on days like this.
Yeah.
If you are a donor to your school's NIL collective.
Ooh.
If you are a donor to your school's NIL collective, whatever you're donating this month, double it.
Send it our way.
Send it here.
I'm not against that.
If you are capable and willing to support your athletic department in that way, I challenge you to take that monthly donation, whether it's $10 or $100 or more, and double it and send it this way. That could help a ton. All right, counties we need to call out, by the way.
Well, let's do a couple more things real quick. We've got a couple of things to point out. Right now, they're doing a special donation. If you call in and say you want to help with shoes, right now our friends over at Fleet Feet are setting something up where they're going to be able to donate shoes to these kids. They're giving a great discount on them, but they need money for that. A $50 donation will get a brand new pair of shoes on these kids' feet. So call in and say, can I help with the shoes? They'll take care of that for you. Also, right now, we got a little something for you. Anyone who signs up to become a Palmer Home Hero, you provide a monthly donation of your choosing. Doesn't matter how much it is. The big man, Malcolm Reed, the king of barbecue here in the state of Mississippi. He's going to send you a special barbecue chicken recipe and a bottle of his Killer Hogs barbecue rub as a thank you for your contribution. Now, if you're somebody like me, you cooking out every weekend, you need that rub, all right? I may have stopped by Malcolm Reed's shop before I got here today and purchased some of that very rub for myself. But You can get it for free if you just sign up to become a hero. You got to make a monthly donation. And look, guys, that can be as little as $10 a month. That goes a long way here at the Palmer Home. So if you can make that donation, do it. Who are we calling out?
All right, we have a lot of green. These are counties that have.
What county in Oregon does my cousin Marty live in? Put that on the map.
Portland County? I
don't know where he lives. Yeah.
Let's start on the coast. Hancock County, not represented yet.
What are we doing?
Pearl River, Stone.
I've always said Jackson and Harrison were the better Gulf Coast counties,
Perry County, Greene County, Wayne County, Covington County.
Where's the Pine Belt? Show up, guys. What are we doing here?
Marion, Jeff Davis, Lawrence, Lincoln, Franklin, Wilkinson, Adams, Claiborne, Warren, Sharkey.
The Delta. Warren County is it? Come on. I'm personally embarrassed.
Issaquena.
You're good. You're good. You did good. You're getting better. You're a real Mississippian now.
Bolivar County, Coahoma, Quitman, Tunica, all not represented.
That's the whole Delta, guys. What are we doing?
Union County, you are surrounded by green. You're the only.
Somebody's showing up. Who is that? What county is that?
Is it Quitman County?
Quitman
County. Never mind.
Good job.
Wait, no,
you're off the
hook. Never mind.
You're off the hook at least.
You're off the hook at least.
Itawamba? What are we doing here?
Itawamba, unrepresented. Choctaw, Montgomery, Attala. I'm getting there.
This guy.
I'm getting there. I didn't go to.
I
didn't go to grade school.
You're not even from here.
Winston, Leake, Neshoba.
Winston County is a note. Brother Falk, where are you?
Not represented yet. Kemper, Newton, Smith. Those are the counties that are
guys. We gotta have you. We need that map green.
Paul right here, and this is why we call
it
out. Because when people get called out, look at what happens.
It's a call to action.
Paul and Neely, Greene County, $50 on the way.
Make it happen, Paul. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Outstanding.
We appreciate you very, very much.
Said a second ago, your $50 will feed a house of 10 for the night, and then some. A house of 10, and then some. Your donation will do that. Think about 10 children.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not just anything. It's not just a little bit. We'll talk later about how they're doing cooking classes here. They're teaching these kids how to cook. It's that kind of thing. It is the kind of meal that, frankly, I don't cook at home because we're dino nuggies and mac and cheese almost every night.
What's wrong with you? Cook for your son.
I try. I'm just not very good.
I'm coming down there. I'll cook for him.
So Paul, that is exactly what your money goes towards.
All right, when we come back,
thank you.
We've got a big gift that's going to get announced, and we're going to talk to some more folks here at the Palmer Home as we continue to raise money. Big number on the board, $164,162.79. It's just going to go up. We're not stopping until we reach the top. You're going to help us get there. Call in now, 662-469-5533, supertalk.fm/Palmer Home. Make your donation now. We'll be back in just a minute. SuperTalk Mississippi live on the road here at the Palmer Home. Come on and help us out.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/Palmer Home to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
Sports is all about the challenge, right?
That's right.
I love this challenge right here. From Basil Richmond. Made a $100 donation. He wants to challenge all real estate agents in Oxford to meet his $100 gift. I know what real estate's going for in Oxford right now. All right?
And we know you have it.
We know you got it.
Cross lives in Oxford.
All right.
He's moving every
I know what those houses are going for. I know what the real estate market is up there. $100. Let's make it happen. Oxford real estate agents. We're joined now by Amy Brown. She is the board president. Oh, you're okay. All right. Super important. Board president.
Or chair. I don't know if there's a difference.
What title
Which one would you prefer? Yeah.
Not chairman. How about that?
No,
I'm not the chairman.
Do you go chairperson?
I'm the chairperson or president. How about that?
How about just the head cheese?
There you go.
All right. Before we do anything else, I've told you have an announcement you want to make.
To my friends.
No. Do we have we don't have this right here?
Oh, the board matching gift.
Yes.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big news for sure.
Well,
so let me just, I'll tell the audience, right? Drum roll for the matching board gift. The board is 100%. All of our board members have contributed and pledged $79,500.
$79,500. So for the next hour and 20 or 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yes. We don't get to leave early.
If you match that number out there listening right now,
It's
especially
double.
in the counties that are not yet represented.
And we hate to name names, but
No, we
hey, Clarksdale, where are you?
We don't hate to name it at all.
Tunica, where are you?
I've got friends from Clarksdale that listen to this show every day.
And the sport, this is where they've been waiting on this.
I got
one.
family there. What are
They've
we
been
doing?
waiting on the sports show.
They've been waiting
They've
on
been
us.
waiting.
Your
We're the
time is
closers.
now.
We're the closers.
That's
But
right.
when
All right.
you donate money, the crux of this is when
Basically,
you donate
every
money,
dollar you donate, you're
It's
donating
doubled.
to. So a $79,500 matching gift. That is so awesome. We really
unbelievable.
excited. I'm excited to see that board jump.
Yes, we are too.
$160,000, and
Right.
that's going to happen in the next couple of hours.
Let's do
Good
it.
math.
What brought you to Palmer Home? What brought you here, not only to serve on the board, but to serve as a foster parent?
Right. So it goes all the way back to my days. I grew up in Columbus, where Palmer Home was founded 131 years ago.
Yeah.
And I said yesterday 134. That would be my fault, but it's 131. I was pretty close.
At that point, we're just splitting
Right.
hairs.
I mean, at this point, for sure. So it started with me growing up in Columbus and just seeing Palmer Home and knowing about it through my church and then going to school in Starkville. I'm a Bulldog. I also am a Ole Miss graduate, but no, I'm a Bulldog. Okay, so not to offend anybody. Fist bump. So.
I think he just offended
Star-
everybody.
Oh no!
in the middle. USM fans are like, I don't know.
Well, look, my husband's from Hattiesburg.
You got everything.
I think I covered it.
You may be the perfect Mississippian.
I go coast to coast.
There you go.
North to south.
All right.
We want all painted green, but for in all seriousness, we in Starkville, lots of events benefiting Palmer Home. We're real close to that. But then we moved after graduate school in Oxford, moved to Hernando almost 30 years ago, and no one knew about Hernando.
Right.
DeSoto County, right, has exploded in the last 30, 40 years, and we've been here for a part of it, and part of that was Palmer Home moving its campus here. The main campus was still in Columbus at the time, but we had these cottages, and this was just kind of a dream. Where we sit today was not in existence, this beautiful wellness center. But when I saw that Hernando had a Palmer Home presence, I was like, how can I get involved? I wanted to volunteer. I didn't know what that would look like. Right. Some of you listening are being like, I think this is a wonderful mission. This is a homegrown mission, literally. How do I get involved? Well, I just called Palmer Home, and my church said, hey, let's go have a picnic with the kids. How can we help, and what can we do? But then in about 2012, we have 4 boys of our own, and our oldest was playing baseball in rec league, baseball here in Hernando, and one of his teammates is a Palmer Home child.
Wow.
And so, I just thought, something's tugging at my heart. I think it's the Holy Spirit telling me, what's the deal with Nick? And if anybody was listening earlier today, you got to hear Nick call in from California, where he's currently stationed at the Air Force Base, Travis Air Force Base, outside of Sacramento in the northern part of California. And Nick called in and gave some of his story and what it meant for him. But that's really where it started. Just, hey, sports was what we were talking about, brought us to Nick and saying, hey, you're a Palmer Home child. I would see the van pull up and drop off the softball players and the baseball players, and just months later, really just me and my husband deciding we wanted to pursue this further because he got along with our son and the teammates so much, and we thought, how can we be a part of his life? I called Palmer Home and I said, what is this? Is sponsorship? Is it a mentorship? What is it? Didn't really have a category to put that in, but we grew that relationship from there, and eventually it grew into a foster relationship, and now he's 23 years old, so he's just part of the family. He's
awesome.
just a part of the family.
And for somebody listening right now, because there are people that don't maybe have a lot of money, but they have time.
Oh, absolutely.
And so there's, I imagine, a variety of different ways they can donate their time to a place like this. What would that look like?
Well, and it can look like for instance, if you feel like younger children may be a little more difficult with time because that we've got our wonderful house parents that you've heard speak today who give themselves and our school and our counselors and our social workers. When the kids hit 13, 14, 15, how great is it to have someone that they could call their mentor, their sponsor? That's time. Right? You're saying, I don't know that I can give. And that's why we changed it from sponsorship. It sounded financial, and that's not ever what we intended. We wanted to just say, hey, how can we bring him into our home? And this may be a next step for most people. I get it. But bring him into our home and just say, you live in a wonderful cottage. You've got 10 other people, kids living with you and a set of house parents. Come into our home, and we want to show you what, we're not a perfect family by any means, but here's what our family looks like in our home. If that's a step too far, or maybe it could start with just saying, I would like to mentor. Just be a coach, a life coach for somebody. It could be virtual. It could be in person.
It's a beautiful thing. My sister fostered and then adopted
wonderful.
A boy. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And I'm incredibly proud of her. It is a very, she loves it, but a stressful undertaking. Yeah. It's a very hard thing to do. And so in a place like this, what does that process look like? And I mean, the mental strength of the people involved to do something like that is really impressive.
Well, that's the beauty of Palmer Home starting 131 years ago as an orphanage. So literally these kids, yellow fever, depression. Think how the world has changed.
Yeah.
That was, I don't mean easier. Nothing about this is easy, but just keeping them well fed and safe and providing a bed for them. What Palmer Home has evolved to do is step into that messy space, the harder space, like your sister, like others who get involved with children. And I'm looking around the room at all the caseworkers and the social workers. That's a new tenet for Palmer Home. We didn't have that previously. We had house parents and, a director, maybe a school, but to say we need to meet with your family that gave, the trust to us to help them during this time when they couldn't raise their children. A lot of these kids still have family. Fostering, adoption is always a possibility that we are looking at, like your sister, but it's not easy. It's not like the movies where everything is just kind of cut and dry and black and white and easy and everybody rides off into the sunset. We do know there is a happy place. This is a happy, good place, but there's a lot underneath it, and it takes money to fund positions that help these kids, the counseling, the social workers, and the house parents.
What is the next few years at Palmer Home going to look like? What does this place need to grow even more?
Well, what makes us unique, and this adds to our growth, is the program. So part of that, the foster program, we definitely want to grow that. The next, we've heard, I think, from some kids earlier today in the transition program. Mm-hmm. We want to grow that. That's the 18 to 24-year-olds who we don't just launch at age 18 off of campus.
Right.
It's a big, scary place. And that transition program, we're looking at housing, what that looks like, whether we continue to lease houses, do we own a home, where the board is exploring a lot of good next steps for what's best for the organization, what's best for the children. What keeps us unique is this campus, and we want to get back to we don't want to keep kids here. We'd rather them go out into foster homes or adoption, but while they're here, making this as much like a home as possible, which means keeping sibling sets together. I don't know if they've talked about that previously today, but I always talk about that. Nick was able to stay on campus with his siblings when if he had gone into traditional foster care, that would not have been guaranteed. It could have happened, but here we make sure that is part of the solution.
There you go. I hope Union County is green over there. Coach Buddy Hall just set us up for a monthly donation. Thank you so much, Coach. We appreciate you. If you want to donate.
That answer is yes, by the way.
Very good. 662-469-5533 or text Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. When we come back, we're going to keep working hard for the people here at Palmer Home, for the kids here at Palmer Home. Your support is needed. Your help is needed. Amy, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing that board go up by $160,000.
The board
when the match is made.
We pledged this, and we're looking for the matchers. Where's the donors?
They're coming.
Let's get it.
They're coming. All right,
Great.
we'll be back in just a minute here on Sports Talk Mississippi.
Thank you.
From the Venable.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
All right, we got some housekeeping here.
But my name is Michael Borky.
Yeah.
I am a 2014 graduate of the journalism school at the University of Mississippi. And because of Trey in Caledonia, I have to say, Hail State.
There he goes.
Because of Trey in Caledonia.
That's right.
$100 to get me to say that. Actually, my number was 50, and he went ahead.
Then you should give him 2.
Hail State.
There it is. All right. Now you're asking.
And there's cheers in the background. Look at this.
You're listening right now, and you're an Ole Miss fan. You're like, what do I got to do to get Dad to say our little phrase?
More.
It's like
More.
There's a couple commas in it.
I mean, more because I will say this. I had a friend.
I'm bigger than you.
I'm taller.
You're taller.
I had an Ole Miss fan friend say that he gained a lot of respect for you specifically at the end of football season.
Yeah.
Because Ole Miss was doing really good things and made a magical run, and he was like, I thought Hey Dad was awesome during that time. And he was like, I've respected him ever since.
You see, what I am is a professional.
And he was like, I know he's an Ole Miss hater, but when it came to talking about the games, Well, somebody got on me the other day on the C Spire text line. They were like, you're trying to set Ole Miss up. I'm like, guys, this is just math. They won double-digit games 4 of the last 5 years. What do you want from me? So right, we got a couple I
more
want
here.
to give you the shout-out, but yet the money's got to be more to get you to do it.
Yeah, 100 and I'll do it.
125.
Done.
125.
All right. Chris in Tupelo. He lives in Union County. He says he donates monthly. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate you. Mike in Madison made a $250 donation. He challenges all the dads and mom of travel baseball kids that spend thousands to help their child develop. Take an extra $250 and let's help give these kids a sense of normalcy and a chance. Based on the numbers I've seen,
you, neighbor.
Palmer Home might be sitting on about $50 million if everybody donates on that one to travel baseball. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget, if you set up your gift as a monthly donation, our friend Malcolm Reed, How to Barbecue Right. Everybody who ever sends me like, hey, Dad, how did you make this? How did you make that? I just send him a link to Malcolm's videos. Like, I just followed what he did here, and I didn't do anything different.
And the next thing about that, too, so not only will you get those, he's got a website, recipes, videos.
Check out howtobarbecueright.com is a must-stop for barbecue.
But there is a recipe that does not appear on his website, that you cannot get it anywhere else, that is special only to you. And hey, that's not kidding. If you need to cook with meat of any kind, and he steps out, he does drinks and stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
As well. I mean, that's a great place, and I use it for any time I'm cooking anything. But there is a exclusive recipe only for the monthly donors to Palmer Home that you will get as well on top of it, and that is worth its weight in gold.
We may have my first. I may have to say something in just a minute. Somebody just texted me, and I'll let you know who it was. I told him, got to show me the receipt. Just show me your screenshot of you donating. And we're good to go. So, yeah. Also, what I was saying though, if you're a monthly donor, you get the barbecue chicken recipe, the special barbecue chicken recipe from Malcolm, and a bottle of his awesome. The barbecue rub, which is the quintessential. If you cook ribs, if you cook barbecue pork, it's good on brisket too. It's you got to put the salt and pepper on there, but just to give it a little barbecue flavor.
I've actually cooked ground beef and made tacos and put that in seasoned ground beef with it. Even it's versatile.
I'm trying to get the donation information to our friend here.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. You don't have the tapered glass. I'm kind of looking over here. I want to know.
You'll know when it's done. You'll know when it's done. Somebody wants to hear me say something I don't say very often. I normally don't say it unless I'm under duress. But for this cause, I will be happy to say those magical words that Ole Miss fans love to hear every Saturday. So, what's our number now? 164, 162. Don't forget, though, right now we're in the middle of this match donation from the the board of directors here at Palmer Home. So every dollar you give, you're really giving $2 because they're going to match it all the way up to $79,500. So when we get everything in order, that $164,000 is going to really quickly turn into $320,000.
And remember,
that's a big jump. We want to see it.
And it's not just money. We talk a lot about money because, again, as we tell you every year, this is a place that does not take government money. It is exclusively funded by you. That is who funds this, and you are changing the lives of children that have been dealing with or have dealt with unimaginable circumstances, and they're from your backyard. It's all over the state of Mississippi. Kids that they're not just helped. They're not just given the basics. They are provided a life, a new lease on life. And this facility is just unbelievable. The people that you interact with here are amazing. And when you see the kids, how they carry themselves here, you would not believe that they have been through what they have been through. But when you provide them a place, a community, a home, a family like this place does, you quite literally change lives here.
Bobby in Batesville asked how much for me to do the entire chant.
Ooh,
that's a
big number.
That's a $500 donation.
$500.
I'll do the whole chant. Do the whole chant. $500.
But you got to do the kids version. You got to go heck
yeah.
Darn right.
No. I'm saying those dirty words that you folks say every Saturday.
Here.
You guys are the worst.
Not here.
Just cursing out in public.
Darn right. Yeah, my son's first curse word.
I bet it was. Yeah,
came from an Ole Miss game.
I bet it. All right, when we come back, we're going to be joined by some very special folks who are going to talk about a great event happening at Ole Miss a little later this year. Sports Talk Mississippi, the Palmer Home Radiothon. We need your help. Get on the phone.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's more.
I like when we have some housekeeping at the top of every segment, when we got some updates to make, and we do. First and foremost, a huge shout-out to the Madison Charitable Foundation, a $10,000 gift that's on the board right now. That's outstanding. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, neighbors.
Famous people listen to this show from time to time. And one of them did, and he texted in, and he said, if I donate some money, can I get something out of Brian Haydad? And I want to thank our friend of the show, Keith Carter, for making a $250 donation to the Palmer Home. And for that, I will say, hotty toddy. I have to say it twice because I said 125, right?
It was 125.
So he gets two. He gets two.
Or should you do the kid version of the chant?
No, you got to give us 500 for the chant.
I did Hail State for 100.
Yeah.
I'm
more popular than you are. I got a bigger audience.
We have the same audience.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true or not.
The exact same audience at the same time.
So let me get my second hottie toddy in. Thank you, Keith. And Keith also challenged his athletic director friends, Zach Selman and Jeremy McClain, to match that donation. Zach, if you'll do it and let me know, if you'll text me, we'll get another Hail State out of Michael Borky. And if Jeremy McClain will do it, we'll both give you a to the top for Southern Miss.
What's the price to do the whole fight song?
For state?
What did we decide? For all of them.
It's $500 to get the full hotty toddy chant out of me, and Borky will sing Hail State out of for them. Now, let's go to the Farm Bureau guest line. Check out favorites.com and go with the home team. Jordan and Kyle Thornton are on with us. They are the Tailgate for Palmer committee members with 7 South Tailgating. Thanks so much for joining us here, guys. Tell us about your connection with Palmer Home and to this tailgate event that's going to be happening in Oxford.
Yeah, thank you for having us today. So this is the 11th year of Tailgate for Palmer at Ole Miss, and we've been involved in the tailgating piece of the event since year 1. But naturally, our involvement has grown more and more over the years, and now is much bigger than only the tailgating aspect of the event. When the staff at Palmer Home began working on this new fundraiser concept 11 years ago, they reached out to us to see how we could partner. Kyle and I talked about that together. And
yeah, I mean, at that time, Jordan and I just weren't very familiar with Palmer Home, honestly. But after hearing their heart for children and seeing God's great work through this ministry, we just knew we were called to go all in. And now here we are 11 years later, and the Lord continues to produce fruit from this event in so many ways. And the Palmer Home, the staff, and this great event are just a huge blessing to us personally, and it's something we look forward to every year.
In 11 years, places change pretty dramatically, and this one is no exception. What, from your vantage point, have you noticed the biggest change here in your involvement with Palmer Home?
As far as the event goes, it's come a long way. We started out doing the tents and stuff on the football field years ago, and we've transitioned to the indoor practice facility now just because the weather and environment changes are a little more stable. But as for Palmer Home in general,
I think we've seen a huge growth in just the awareness of what the Palmer Home is, and the Tailgate for Palmer has been a great driver for that locally here in Oxford, just because it draws people in and you get to truly see the heart of the staff and the ministry. And just over 11 years, you know, we went from really not being familiar at all ourselves to now being directly connected and involved, and just feeling the Lord's presence and blessing in that. And I just think our community as a whole in Oxford has grown to know a lot more just about how great the ministry is and what it is in general.
And we know, obviously, that people up there in Oxford love to tailgate and really look for any excuse to do so. So if they're listening right now and they want to be a part of this, what is Tailgate for Palmer? How do I do it? Where do I go? What is it? Give us the elevator pitch. What is Tailgate for Palmer? How do people get involved? What do they get? What is it like?
Well, the food is incredible. The silent auction items are unmatched. The venue's really cool. It's in the Manning Center on campus. There's multiple screens where you can see and hear the game from anywhere. It really almost feels like you're getting a bonus home game because you're on campus, you're tailgating, you're watching the game with fellow Rebels, and it's just an unmatched experience on an away weekend when I guess you'd otherwise be watching it at home.
What's your favorite part of the event? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just going to say it's also in the Manning Center, which is really unique. That's not somewhere that a lot of people get to visit or see, so that makes it really cool. But as far as our favorite aspect of it, obviously the event itself and watching the game in the Manning Center is hard to top. But my favorite part, personally, is the setup, I think. Maybe that's because what we specialize in, but it's just really neat to see the plans that have been made come together. The staff at Palmer Home and our Tailgate for Palmer committee work so hard to make a great event. And when the setup is done, I always love just taking a step back and seeing the finished product, knowing that the empty room will soon be filled with Rebel fans that care about supporting Palmer Home and give so generously.
So you said your favorite, one of the food is going to be outstanding at this event. You know, who's cooking?
I think Mama Shell's is doing it this year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't know. I don't know that restaurant.
Yeah, what's on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Yeah, it changes, and I don't know that we've seen a full menu yet. But year after year, it's it's an elevated food experience that is comparable to, I would say, some of the most high-end tailgates in the Grove. You know, it's a lot of finger foods and things, but a lot of love and sweat go into making it, and it's really good. And I mean, I think for the last couple of years there have been some fried green tomato BLT slider things that are just hard to leave alone, and they keep it coming. I mean, it's like you think surely they're going to run out of food eventually, and it's just, you know, platter after platter all night long. And the food is great, but I mean, it's just how the event runs in all aspects. It's really well done, and every detail is thought of in every way. And it's one of those one-of-one type experiences that you put it on your calendar every year. You know you're going to make plans to attend, and it becomes an annual tradition. So for the people who may have not been there yet, try it out once. I mean, it's something that you'll fall in love with, and it'll be an annual thing for you and your family because it is unique and it is different than anything else we get to do in Oxford.
Well, let's tell us the most important stuff. When is it, and how do we get tickets for it?
So the event is Saturday, September 26th, which is the weekend that Ole Miss plays Florida on the road after the biggest weekend of the year against LSU. So it'll be nice to have a more relaxed indoor tailgating experience and see Ole Miss football bring home a win from Florida. But you can go to palmerhome.org/events or just Google Tailgate for Palmer Ole Miss.
All right. Sounds great, and it's going to sound like it's going to be a really good time, and you guys are going to bring a lot of awareness to the good folks here at the Palmer Home. Jordan, Kyle, we appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate all that you do for the Palmer Home and everything you're doing for your community. Thank you so much.
Yeah, glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
That was Jordan and Kyle Thornton. They're with the 7 South Tailgating. They'll be hosting the Tailgate for Palmer at Ole Miss on Saturday, September the 26th for the Ole Miss Florida game.
That'll be a fun one.
That'll be a good one.
There's probably no better place to get ready for a game than inside of the practice facility.
You would
catered
think.
like that,
Yeah.
in the tent set up. They said climate controlled. That's a big one.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about
even
any of
late
that.
September. It's still hot up in there. So yeah,
Yes.
Y'all, if you're going to be in the Oxford area that weekend, that's something you definitely want to check out. All right, let's get back to donating here, guys. Let's give you all the information you need.
That map is filling in, but
It's filling in nicely, processing nicely, but we got to get the rest of the way here. You can go to the website, supertalk.fm/PalmerHome. You can just make a simple phone call, 662-469-5533. They'll take care of everything over the phone for you. If you want to do Venmo, at PalmerHome-4Children. Or you can just text Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. Those are the ways you can help us reach our goals here and raise a lot of money for the great folks here at the Palmer Home. All right, when we come back, we got a lot more to talk about, a lot more great people to meet, and a lot more great stories to tell. This is the Palmer Home Radiothon, Sports Talk Mississippi. We'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
14th annual Palmer Home Radiothon. I'm Michael Borky. He's Brian Haydad. Usually this is Sports Talk Mississippi. No sports today.
No.
For the best reason. Now we have an updated number. Wait. It's a mirror
over there.
186, 692, and 57 cents. Now we have 10 more minutes in this segment.
Yeah.
And by the end, that number needs to be 190.
190. We can make that happen.
I mean, you've got challenges out there. You've got challenges for realtors. You've got challenges for those of you that donate to NIL collectives. You've got the opportunity to make Haydad say some very disturbing words.
Very disturbing.
And me as well.
Yeah.
That number, we need to get that to 190.
Let's make it happen, guys.
And
we can do it.
We've got a reason why that we can't tell you about right now.
That's right.
But we will tell you about later.
It's a secret.
As long as we get to that number over there.
Yeah. Want to give a shout out. It's hot outside and nothing better on a hot summer day than some ice cream, especially when we're talking about Bluebell ice cream. They've made a donation here today. A lot of the kids are enjoying the ice cream cups right now. 1907, that's how long Bluebell has been providing delicious ice cream. Fun fact.
How long have you been alive?
How dare you? I've been eating Bluebell the whole time. Bluebell makes, if you can look this good at 100 and, do the math, 119.
There you go.
Bluebell ice cream. Yeah, I just rub it right on my skin. They've been delivering ice cream by horse and wagon for several years, and they also made butter for several decades until 1958, when they solely focused on the ice cream we all know and love today. Grab a pint or two of your favorite Bluebell ice cream. For me, it's Tin Roof. That's it's a classic. For your next gathering or event, to experience the difference creamery to table makes. Thank you to Bluebell for. Gasping for air in Studio X. I was just like, this poor guy, he's going to die.
Okay, sidebar, to continue that. There is a punishment upcoming. Richard Cross is walking around here. He's been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that.
Yeah.
Long day for that guy. Yeah. But he is
it's
still here.
It's going to get longer.
He's still here because even though...
Because, A, let's be honest, he's a trooper. All right.
He's taking one for the team,
and he cares about Palmer home. He wants to make sure that's why he's coming in for that final push with us.
And despite his side of the bet being the superior athletic department.
There we go. Here it has.
A bet lost is a bet lost.
Yeah.
And he is here to accept the punishment for said bet. Now, you can reveal half of it. What half of the punishment is, because you put it on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, it's already out there. We had a little fundraiser put together. We were able to make it was a total of $1,800 split evenly between the Palmer Home and the State Excellence Fund. So a great day for Mississippi State. They received $1,900,000 in donations today. From Richard had a sizable piece of that, and of course a donation to the Palmer Home. Thanks to everybody who participated in that fundraiser. It was a lot of fun to do,
and the other's going to be revealed in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, I think Richard would agree with me on this, and he's just sitting right over there, by the way, for reference. If it means raising money for this place, I'll wear whatever, red and blue. He'll wear whatever. It doesn't matter. If we can help Palmer home, we're willing to do it. We're willing to wear the other colors or whatever throughout the day. So don't worry, I've got my Trump lost the 2020 election shirt he's going to have to put on right here. And no, I'm just kidding. I didn't get him that. I thought about it. I did. I was like that in an AOC hat. I was like, let's just have some fun here on a Thursday. But I went another way. We'll talk about it later though.
Oh man, I almost made one more, but we'll move on to the story that we were.
We're gonna have yet another joke.
I was gonna say Nancy Pelosi stockbroker.
Richard's got more money than Nancy Pelosi stockbroker.
There was a story that we were told before we went on the air today. Little things like this that you just don't realize that kids are missing. I made the joke earlier about Dino Nuggies and mac and cheese, but we do like to cook for our son. But we do. And he's 6, so he doesn't appreciate most of it. But he likes to be a part of it. He likes to be in the kitchen, and he likes to learn.
I got great news for you. When they get to be 20 and 17, they still don't appreciate it.
Well, good to know. But you can tell that he enjoys being in that environment when it happens. And these children here largely did not have that. But when they come to Palmer Home, they do. As part of what they do here, we talked about soccer teams and dance lessons and all that stuff. They also are teaching them how to cook.
Yeah.
And recently, there was one of the children here at the Palmer home cooked by Tiffany, is her name, by herself. I don't even know what this is.
You don't know what manicotti is?
I have no idea what manicotti is.
I mean, we have some
I
culture
don't know
on
what
this
it
show.
is.
You never had manicotti?
Little
manigot?
But see, what are you talking about?
It's pasta that's stuffed and it's like baked like a lasagna.
Okay, well, stuffed pasta, I guess,
Yeah,
would
kinda,
be my
yeah.
more uncultured,
No!
I'm not a fine dining guy. I mean, listen to me every day. And
He wanted
that,
manigot.
but
He ate grilled cheese off the radiator.
But Tiffany took what she learned in these lessons, these cooking lessons that they're giving these kids here, and she, on her own, cooked for 10. What'd you call it?
Manicotti.
I know, but what'd you call it?
Manigot.
Okay. For the entire house, over 10 people, did it completely on her own.
That's
Those
awesome.
Those are the kind of things that you are contributing to when you contribute to Palmer Home.
You could almost say what you contribute to is normalcy.
Normalcy. That's a good way to put it.
You contribute to these kids getting to grow up just like every other kid. Just like your kids. They grow up with love. They grow up with respect. They grow up in a house where people want them to succeed. And you can help them do that. And you can do it, and it doesn't take much, guys. Like we said earlier, a $19 donation goes a long way here at the Palmer home. A $20 donation, a $50 donation, a $100 donation. They know how to make those dollars count. They know how to make them work. And they just need your help to do it.
And the $19, you mentioned it. And this can tell you a lot by what the welcome packs are for the kids that they take in at the Palmer home. The first thing that they are given.
Right.
This shows you, frankly, what unfortunately they did not have. Welcome packs. They get a toothbrush, a hairbrush, underwear, pajamas, a blanket, and a Bible.
Yeah.
That is what they get when they come here.
As soon as they walk in the door.
That's what they receive. And it's frankly, it's tragic that is something that they are overjoyed to receive. But they are overjoyed to receive those things. And that is the kind of stuff that just $19 a month gives you. And I know this is a little cynical. I know a lot of you out there are giving that kind of money and more to college athletes. Mm-hmm. If you can do that to college athletes, you most certainly can help children in desperate need.
Yeah. Whatever you can do, we want it. If it doesn't matter, there is no such thing as too small a donation. There is simply helping us out, start to finish, top to bottom. Look, somebody sent you a picture. There it is. Manigot.
That looks amazing.
It's delicious. I can't believe you never had it.
I have never had that, but I would like to try.
It's not hard to make. They sell the tubes. You don't even have to make the pasta. You just get that and put some cheese and some meat in there.
I need culture. That's what I'm learning today. I need culture.
Oh, hold on.
What happened?
You have there it is.
There it is.
Our friend Caleb needs something from you.
All right, I should mix it up a little bit though. Something else. So I'll say the Hail State, but what else? We got to add.
You want a bark?
You can't give me the bark. I need a cowbell.
I don't keep one on me. I know, contrary to popular belief, I don't just have one in my holster here or anything.
Yes, Hail State, Caleb. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Appreciate you, Caleb. Thank you so much.
Hail, dear old state.
There it is.
Thank you, Caleb. And we can add another state to the board too. So the beauty of
the
SuperTalk network.
Did I mention that we got our friend? He's my cousin. He's family. He's blood. But Marty in Portland has made a small donation to us. We appreciate him very, very much.
So we've got Oregon.
We challenge the other
Georgia.
brothers though. He's got 3 other brothers.
What are they waiting on?
Let's go, guys.
But we do have an audience. A huge audience in the state of Mississippi, 12 stations, all that. But we also have people that listen from not Mississippi. How about there's another challenge. If you're a listener from not Mississippi right now, give back to home. And let us know when you do it, though, so we can make a little special mark on the board for you. If you're from not Mississippi but listening to us, you can still help us out. We are Sports Talk Mississippi. It's the 14th annual Palmer Home Radiothon. We'll be back with more stories of amazing resilience when we come back.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
Welcome back. We asked, by the way, and you delivered our new number up north of 190, 199.41 and 1 cent.
1 cent.
100.
Who donated 1 cent? Who did that? We also
$191,941.01. So we asked, you delivered. Thank you.
We got that, and then we also learned while we were away that we have this match gift from the Palmer Home board for $79,500, which we had 100% participation from the whole board. They put out a message in like the Palmer Home, like I guess the Slack or whatever, and now there's a challenge out to all Palmer Home staff to get in on this. So we expect that number to continue to grow for that matching gift.
And every member of the board themselves contributed, which I there's such great value in that because it means the people they're
investing
committed first.
Exactly. All right. We're joined now by Amy Wooten, who's the Director of Social Services here at Palmer Home. And it says Luke Brannigan, but how many people on this earth call you Luke Brannigan?
Not a lot.
Not a lot? It says JQ. Yes, I got to know. He's going to tell us here on the air, if you can. Why JQ? Why is that your nickname?
Because my real name is Jiaqing.
Okay.
That's my Chinese name.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. So, Amy, looking back at the past 6 months, what's the accomplishment you're most proud of here at Palmer Home?
JQ's one of them.
Yeah.
He's accomplished so much. When he actually went to transition, I've been honest with him, I thought he was going to have a hard time. Meeting his goals, staying on track. But in the past 6 months, he has proven himself. He has gotten his driver's license. He got a job at FedEx.
Yeah. He's Employee of the Month.
Yes. Employee of the Month.
Did they give you like a cake or something? Nothing?
No cake.
A certificate, a plaque, something?
There was cake here, so hopefully.
FedEx, what are we doing here, guys? Get this man a cake or something. Jeez.
He got a text message.
I was on their TV.
You were on TV?
I was on their little screen.
Okay. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that.
I don't even get a text happy birthday from this guy. We've known each other for 8 years. We work together every day.
These are lies being told.
Lies being told. You mentioned the transition period. So for the audience that doesn't know what that is, and quite frankly, I'm a little ignorant to that as well. After they turn 18, you don't just send them away. So what is that like? What is the transition period?
Oh, well, it's a lot of learning for them, especially coming straight off of campus. Learning independence, learning budget, learning to live on their own, make adult decisions, things like that. So, and he's done really well doing that.
And it says you're headed to college. Where are we going?
Northwest.
Northwest? We love the people at Northwest. When you get to Northwest, you tell everybody there that you know us. They're going red carpet treatment the whole way. You'll be taken care of. What do you want to do?
Do business degree. I want to be a real estate.
Okay. A lot of money in that. Yeah. That's a lot of money. They're not making any more land. So get involved while you still can. It says here one of the biggest life skills you've been working on is budgeting and managing your own responsibilities. So what's something you've learned about how to manage your money?
That I can't spend it all at once. I gotta use it carefully.
Can you teach us how to
can you help?
spend it?
We need your help. We need your help with money management.
That's awesome, though, that you learned that because, at 18, you become a legal adult. You can vote. You can do all these things. I'm 34, and I still lean on my father for things like that, money, buying a house, that kind of thing. And I could not imagine not having him when I went to college, for example. And so to have that here is a really incredible thing because without that, I would have been lost as an 18-year-old out on my own for the first time.
So, as you've been growing over the past few months here, who's somebody that has helped you? Who's somebody that's been a big part of your journey?
Miss Amy.
Yeah? What's she done?
Just help me with everything. Get my driver's license. Help me get a car.
Mm-hmm.
And just everything that. Every time I need help with something, she's the first one to call and she's the first one to answer.
Mm-hmm.
So everything really.
When you got your driver's license, is it one of those things where you drive? You look for an excuse to drive. Oh, we're out of this. Let me go to the store right now because I got to get in the car and drive. What's that been like for you?
What, ever since I got my driver's license?
Yeah.
I mean,
as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. By the way, we got they just keep coming in, another $100 for you if you would indulge us, please, sir.
Tim. Oh, and we can add a state.
Yeah,
because he calls himself Knoxville Dog.
He's in
Tennessee.
He's in Knoxville, Tennessee, but repping the maroon and white. Give it up.
Hail State.
This guy right here. I tell you what.
Maroon is not an ugly color.
All right, now let's calm down. Let's just calm down.
I'm helping.
No, I don't feel like that was. I felt like that was hurtful.
Richard says, "Don't go crazy. We need a little bit more money for that."
All right.
But,
all right. So, right now, I'm sure we have young adults listening to us right now. What's your message to them?
Just don't give up. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing. That you can do it.
Right.
Just believe in God. Keep praying and keep your head up.
That's a great message, man. That's the message we need to have right now.
How long have you been here?
Like 6 years. 7 years.
And so you have
5.5.
You have. Look at him.
He said it. He said it. He caught it immediately too. He's like, no.
How does that make you feel? Seeing him in 6 years saying the things like that, talking not only about budgeting, but pray, believe in God, don't give up. Those kind of statements coming from him. How does that make you feel?
It makes me very proud. And it makes me proud that I've done my job,
And that job never stops.
Right. And I try to hold them responsible. I do. He can tell you I'm not too easy on them. I just want them to do their very best. Hold their head up, take responsibility, and just do the best.
There we go.
And not being easy, though. I mean, if you're anything like me, at the time, you don't like it as a kid. Oh, my parents are being hard on me. They're doing this. They're demanding of that. And then when you get older, you are so thankful that you got the sometimes not easy, sometimes tough love, sometimes a little bit of a push into hard work.
Yeah.
Is that Warren County getting painted in there? There we go. Took care of that business. I made a phone call. It's like, we can't have this any longer. So, good job. Thank you, my hometown of Vicksburg, Mississippi. Appreciate you.
So you're going to Northwest. You're working. You got a driver's license. When you're not working, when you're not, what do you like to do? What's your downtime?
Man, just chilling for real. I'd be tired from work, so I'd be at the house all day. Rest of the night sleeping.
This guy and I would get along real well. Real well. Just you're just talking about like feet up on the couch.
Yeah.
Just relax. Maybe a little TV. Maybe a little internet. That's it.
Yeah. And then you go to sleep and get ready for work.
That's a sports fan at all?
You a sports guy
fan at all?
Yeah. I watch football and
Who are your teams?
NFL, the Broncos, and college, Nebraska.
Okay.
Why Nebraska?
Because I'm from there.
Okay.
Awesome.
I came from there to here.
Okay.
Matt Rule is a good coach. He will eventually, with time, get them. He's shaking his head. He's shaking it.
Yeah, me and you both on that one, boss.
Well, at least you're Broncos, though. I mean, there's
Broncos
really
they got Sean
something
Payton
there.
Yeah.
We love Sean Payton. That's our guy. So,
what was your reaction when Bo Nix got hurt celebrating in the playoffs
I
this
was
year?
sad. I was really sad. I knew it was over.
do you play sports?
Mm-mm.
No. Just let the pros do that.
Yeah.
That's the better way to do things. I think. Basketball, baseball, any teams there?
I mean, I kind of watch basketball. But baseball, not really.
Not really. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you have a basketball team?
The Nuggets.
Really? Okay.
And college, I don't really got a college team. Probably Mississippi State.
See, and I get the whole I don't really have a college team right now because, our college teams in the state could do a little bit of a better job of inspiring the young people to
They're
be
not
fans.
nearly as inspiring as you are. I'll say that for sure. Guys, Annie, JQ, appreciate you guys today. Appreciate what you do. Good luck to you in the future. I know you're going to be successful.
Thand you.
And we're glad that you're here with us, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Amy, thank you so much for everything you guys do.
Thanks.
All right, our number is increasing. Our map is getting fuller. If you have not made your donation yet, you still have time to do it. 662-469-5533. supertalk.fm/PalmerHome. You can text Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. Or you can use Venmo and go to @PalmerHome-4Children. Both of those are just one word. @PalmerHome-4Children. We're about to crack into the 200,000 range.
Is it punishment time next, or is that?
Yes.
Is it punishment time next?
It's time. It is time.
Is it punishment time next?
He'll be joining us in just a moment. Richard Cross.
Oh no, it's punishment time.
From the show Mornings with Richard Cross. Many of you listen to it. He will join us in just a moment, and he doesn't look happy right now. He's going to look a lot unhappier in
but
just a few minutes.
Present you're going to give
It's a
him.
gift. I put it in a bag. It's
everything.
nice. I can't wait. We'll be back in just a minute. Sports Talk Mississippi at the Palmer Home. Help us out.
From the Venable Glass.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
It's punishment time on Sports Talk Mississippi.
Let's be positive from the start. Here we go.
But
we have put the band back together.
Hey, boys.
Yeah. What's up?
Welcome.
Good to see you.
My man, Richard Cross.
Richard Cross. You guys are familiar with that name because he talks about the stuff that hate
Leading, been gone that long.
State's leading political voice right here.
That is exactly right. But it is punishment time, not only for Richard, but apparently for me, too, because I have to read this. Barry Welding donated $1,000 and says, "Roll Tide, roll." So thank you for making me say that.
I'll get a Roll Tide for $1,000.
Lost Pizza in Oxford, $1,000. Thank you for that.
I love Lost Pizza. Hey,
those are my neighbors.
Hey, Lost Pizza just yesterday in Starkville.
And no Hail State attached to, or no Hottie Toddy for Hey Dad attached to that. Just
appreciate. They know I'm a good customer.
And Dr. Jeff and Carol Moses, $10,000 from them. So thank you to all of you. I will now get out of the way.
First question.
So first, Dr. Moses parts the Red Sea, and then he makes a $10,000 donation to Palmer Home. What a guy!
Nailed it. Nailed it.
What a guy!
That's great. All right. Do you know what's in the bag?
I have no idea.
Great. So,
can I say something first?
You may. You have the floor.
I don't know where this is headed, but wherever it is headed, if this is what it takes to get to watch my Ole Miss Rebels.
This is why I did.
Play in the college football playoff semifinals after winning a quarterfinal and before that winning a home playoff game and getting to watch my Ole Miss Rebels play in the College World Series, I believe it was.
You skipped the Egg Bowl, too, by the way. That happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on the field for that.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that since I became a member of the Grove Collective, all of those things happened. And have I gotten a thank you?
You did. The letter
appreciate
in the
you.
Office.
Can I get a plaque or a statue or something?
No, but I got a renewal notice.
I am the greatest booster in the history of Ole Miss. I have all of the accolades. All right.
I didn't crowdsource yours, so I guess I am now a bigger donor to Mississippi State than you are to Ole Miss. So
that's fair, though.
That's all right.
We need it. So you kind of lined it up for me there, though, right? Like, I won the battle, but you won the war.
Yeah.
All right. You had a lot more fun this athletic year than I did. So I thought, like, man, if I put him in maroon and white, he's just going to make fun. He's going to take his shots. He's going to get his little quips in.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to do something else. I didn't want to go that route with it. So I came up with this. I want to give a shout-out to my friends at Section 103, the official apparel provider of Thunder and Lightning. Use code TL10 at section103.com to save 10% on your next purchase for this. I just wanted to do something that was just different.
Just open it for me.
Sure, I'd be happy to. See here?
Oh, it's wrapped.
Yeah.
No, I want to unwrap.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
We got a hat in here?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
That's a visor.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, here we go. How about that?
He's thrown his clipboard 30 feet in the air.
Whee! Oh, and a shirt, too.
And
well, the good news is when all of this is said and
if you
done.
just put that on for me, I'd appreciate it as well.
You know, I might have to draw the line somewhere. I'll wear the. Look.
Hold on. I'll get close to the camera. Hold on a second.
It's a button that says Ole Miss sucks. Yeah. All right, so
you got to start getting
boy, I
dressed.
thought maroon was ugly.
It is an LSU visor. For those of you listening and not watching, it is an LSU visor, the one that will likely be worn by Lane Kiffin. And also a bright yellow LSU game day.
I think they call it gold.
It's gold, yeah.
That's yellow.
So I had to spend my own money on the visor. They didn't have visors. They had rope hats, and I was like, I wanted him to look just like his favorite former head coach.
I mean, as LSU polos go, that's really pretty good.
Section103.com. They got Mississippi State. They got LSU. They're working on Ole Miss, I was told. They're working on it.
Okay.
So.
All right, so I'll change during the break.
You change during the break.
And this,
I'll just go and let you know that
that
Jacob Hester wants a picture of you.
Okay.
So I'll let him know what was coming.
That'll be good.
I can't wait for Moscona to see it. Yeah. You know what? Like I said, I didn't win the war. I won the battle. I take the spoils where I can get them.
September 19th.
I'll be there.
No, I started to say a second ago, I've got family in Baton Rouge. They'll be thrilled for me to pass these along after
there you go,
the
by all
props
means.
are done.
By all means, yeah, send it to them for sure.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Really good stuff. So you're going to look great.
Yeah, you're going to look fantastic.
But Richard, you started this day at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
A little bit different time slot for you these days. But, I mean, you've been a part of this for basically the entire time, right? All 14 years or 13 to 14 years. What's the day and the experience like?
Well, the highlight for my day, we were about 2 hours into it, and you guys know him just like I do. BJ walked in, and I saw him across the room. I said, BJ, it's about time you got out of bed. Very, very patented. He said, man, I've been up since 4. I said, why? What were you doing at 4 o'clock? But we've grown up with BJ, and we've gotten to see him grow from a small, skinny, shy young man to a fully grown man that is confident. He is almost an electrician. I think he told us August 28th he will finish his work.
Awesome.
Going to become an electrician. He's excited about the future, and we've gotten to do this with him at Palmer Home, and that's the impact
been awesome.
that this incredible place is having on BJ and others. And we got time still for you to give. SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
Hey, Dad's over here laughing right now.
He really does look like Kiffin.
You need to follow us on social media because Hey Dad is going to post the picture of one Richard Cross looking like Lane Kiffin. Wearing
somebody just texted us and referred to him as Blaine Kiffin. Taking a picture of you holding up that button.
By the way,
life is good.
So we are at now.
This is State's biggest win of the year. I just want to say that.
$225,000.
And part of that is we want to give a big thank you to the Blassingame family of Cold Mix Incorporated in Nettleton. A $20,000 donation.
And remember, this does. First of all, thank you.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Very much thank you.
That also does not include the match.
The
that's
match
coming
is still
later.
coming. It's still coming. We're going to get another $80,000 basically on there.
And we have a map. We'll do the call-outs a little bit later, but we have a map of every county in the state of Mississippi.
It's getting there.
Every single county. And 59 of them have been covered. That is a great number. That is not enough. 82 counties in Mississippi, 59 have been covered. We'll tell you about the ones that need to step up here in a little bit. But right now, Tim and Stephanie Edmondson join us, and thank you so much for having us. Let's start here, though. How long have you been involved in Palmer Home?
Oh, we were discussing on the way up. I think this is our 13th year.
So basically, as long as they've been doing this almost. You got in after year 1.
I guess so, yeah. I remember coming to the Columbus campus. I guess it was year 2, maybe.
Mm-hmm. What drew you in?
Well, it started actually Steph. Steph drew us in. We had a family friend had a tragic death, and she was out in the yard actually mowing the grass, and said it just came to her. We've been praying about something to do and something we've been blessed, and didn't feel like we've been doing enough, and with what we've been blessed with, and then this tragedy happened, and she just said she just stopped on the lawnmower and something said, call Palmer Home. We were familiar with them from back when we were in college. Yeah, we were in college, and she just reached out and made a call, stopped, and picked up the cell phone, called Palmer Home, and we were there within 3 days.
Amazing how that feeling just kind of comes over you like that. And obviously, the calling was the right one. You've been here ever since. Evolution is something that I've noticed in this place. It's growing, it's changing, there's more resources. What is the thing that has stood out to you the most that is different from now, from day one when you started getting involved here?
It's so many things. You look at this campus, at how much progress we've made with the facilities and things like that for the children, but also the children that are coming in and the circumstances they're under, how it's changed, how the world's changing. Yeah. Not the good part of the change, but a change is happening, what we're having to deal with and approach and how to approach it. That's been the biggest change for me, is what's happening in the world today and what's coming to us, And
you've had the opportunity to be here and mentor a lot of these children. What has that experience meant for you and your family?
Oh, I mean, it's a very good thing for our family. It's a humbling experience for your children to come out and see that the world's not as easy and as good a place as it is where they're living at this time. Even though we're not perfect, it could be a lot worse, and it's a really humbling experience for us to be able to take these kids in, and I think they probably affected our lives more than we have theirs, the ones we've been working with.
And that's the thing that stands out to me the most is myself and almost all of our audience. We wake up, we go to work, and life is normal and easy, and these are not stories that are in some faraway place that is not close to you. These are stories and children in our backyard that are experiencing this, and so that's what makes it so important, not only for there just to be awareness, but for you to support, because these are people that are very, very close to you that you don't even realize need this kind of help or that it's around. So I'm glad you said that. That was a very important point, that it's right here with us.
Mm-hmm. So as best you can you share a moment maybe that had a particularly strong impact on you?
Oh, gosh, been so many. It's hard to tell. Probably the first time I walked on campus in Columbus for the first time. Mm-hmm. The expectation was when you come to Palmer for the first time, sometimes you have in your mind that, it's a sad place. It's a place that, these kids are struggling, but when you walk on campus, it's a totally different feel. I was very, very surprised at how upbeat the kids were and how good the place was and the facilities compared to what I had in my mind the first time I went over.
And what about you?
Similar to what he's saying, I remember the look on the children's face when we would come on the campus. They had a huge playground, and I can still remember the look on the little girl's face that we mentored, and we looked into each other's eyes and we're like, we both need each other. So she remembered 2 years later when I asked her. I was like, do you remember looking at me like that? And she's like, yeah.
Confirmation that your feeling was the right one, huh?
Yep.
That it was almost meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing I like hearing about is, these kids have every reason to be down. But
Yep.
It seems like every story we hear starts off with positivity, starts off with they're ready to accept whatever is given to them and what we're able to do for them. And that's something that, especially this day and age, we need more of out there. So, we certainly want to thank y'all for all you've done. And if you could if you could make a pitch to people, hey, this is why you need to get involved with the Palmer Home. This is why we need you to donate today. What would you say?
Well, I tell people a lot of times when I talk to them, the only difference in the children here and the children we have in our homes is the opportunity and environment. And that is, these children here are no different than our children. They're good kids. They're smart kids. Their circumstances are in a bad place, and we're here to help fix it. And that's it. I mean, that's it. God put us here to help others, and helping these children is where He's put us in. And I ask other people to do the same because, like I said, it's just their environment and their circumstances. You get them in the right environment, you give them the education, get them to school, give them a structured environment, they flourish just like our kids do.
Have you met Lane Kiffin? We got him here today. He's helping out. You couldn't help us enough. We really appreciate you, Coach. I think people have given you a bad rep over the past few months, but now you're here. You don't have your clipboard. I don't know.
Did you land in Oxford?
Marty Smith's outside. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Just don't leave your dog behind, okay? Bring your dog with you.
Your dog,
okay?
you love your dog.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. Never.
My wife would leave me if I tried to leave the dog. So
and it's actually his.
It's actually his dog too. That's how they're different. They're different but similar.
I apologize for interrupting this conversation.
Yeah,
but I want to say something about these two people. Not you two.
No, these two. I know. Yeah.
We don't want to know.
We don't want to know. Don't say it.
We won't do that today. I've gotten to know Tim and Stephanie over the last, good grief, I mean, it's a decade now, but really over the last few years. And there are not two people on this earth, I'm convinced, that love Palmer Home for Children and have done more, both in terms of financial gifts, but beyond that, in terms of their time and their dedication to this place. And I just want to publicly say thank you to the two of you. I don't even know who I'm saying that on behalf of, but people need to understand how much the two of you have given of your time and your efforts to make this place great. And you deserve all the credit in the world for that.
Thank you.
I tell my friends, I'm like, if you don't want to get trapped in there and swept in, and I was like, don't go, because you're gonna fall in love with it when you go.
It's just like the recruiting pitch for Ole Miss, hey Dad. If you don't want to go to Ole Miss, don't visit campus.
Right. But I know someone who went to Ole Miss and was there for a while, and then he left, and he was like really adamant about wanting to go.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's not the case for Palmer Home. I did kind of put that on a TV. I did. Walked right into that
like Scheffler on 17, just no problem there.
Yeah. Something like that. But we got this on the text line. One word: perseverance. We've heard the word resilience today when it comes to these kids. And in your experience, if you had to pick a word that's not that one, what word would you pick to describe the children here?
Let me think about that one. They're honest. I can tell you that with you. They will tell you exactly like it is. They will, and they're tough. They're tough individuals. They go through way more than you and I ever know, too.
And yet, when you walk in these doors, it's nothing like, hey, Dad said earlier, it's just nothing but joy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for what you do here at the Palmer Home. Tim and Stephanie Edmondson, great people. They do a great job here with us here at the Palmer Home, among many, many, the cast of thousands that keep this place going. But they are a big piece of it. Thank you so much.
And if you've ever met Tim and he happens to have your phone number, there's a good chance he's going to call you or text you on this day and ask you to be part of.
We need more people like that. We need more people like that. All right.
Absolutely.
If you want to call 662-469-5533 and make your donation, supertalk.fm/Palmer Home, you can do that as well. Coach Kiffin will just slide back in with us in just a moment. He's going to tell us all about what's been going on in his life for the past few months.
Oh, really?
I can't wait to hear about it. I can't wait to hear his story. Back in just a minute. Sports Talk Mississippi live at the Palmer Home.
From the
What do they want?
exciting news.
Brace yourself.
More Sports Talk Mississippi now. You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's more.
We needed to mention that we've been talking about this $79,500 matching gift from the board here at Palmer Home. Tim and Stephanie were $35,000 of that gift, so we want to give them a huge shout out.
Unbelievable. So, we talked about this map. We have 59 counties covered. Here are the counties.
Hold on a second.
Wait, what is he doing here?
I know we got a split camera.
Good call. Here.
Yeah, make it easy.
Yeah. We've got 59 counties.
All right.
Richard just did the big check thing. He's got the big check in front of him now.
He's used to the big checks. Right,
counties that are missing.
All right.
Tunica, Mississippi.
No. I had a friend call in from Tunica. We should be good there.
So Tunica's marked out. So now we have 60 counties.
All right. Sharkey and Issaquena. Claiborne County. Come on, Port Gibson. You got the hand church up there. I know what's going on.
The city was too beautiful to burn.
Help us out. Adams County. Well, Natchez Cathedral people. That's what I would expect from y'all. Come on, guys. Wilkinson County.
All right, that's Centerville, right?
I believe.
I think Centerville is in Wilkinson County.
Okay.
Extreme southwest Mississippi.
Right. Let's go this way. We've got Lincoln, Lawrence, the house that Vandale Thomas built there. Jefferson Davis, Covington County, Marion County, Perry County, Stone.
Hold on a second. We got friends in Stone County.
We do. Our friends at Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College.
Let's go, guys.
I'm assuming you guys will be visiting with
We're there next
them
month.
next
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
Don't make it a bad, awkward deal.
We will say something.
That nobody in Stone County wanted to support Palmer Home for Children. Let's go ahead and knock that out today so that everything can be good when you guys go to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College.
Pearl River down here. Now we'll shoot up here. Newton County, Leake, Neshoba, Kemper, and Winston. Neshoba and
we've spent a lot of time in Philadelphia.
Pearl River Resort. We can't get something. Let's make something happen, guys.
I was in Neshoba County earlier this week.
You were at the Neshoba County Fair not long ago because you are our state's kingmaker.
Well, I was at the Neshoba County Fair, and then earlier this week I was there for the ribbon cutting for the new Choctaw Central Middle School and High School, which, by the way, is spectacular.
Sure it is, yeah.
We got a lot of friends in Neshoba County, and we would love for you to join the Radiothon party.
And then all we got left up there is Choctaw and Montgomery. We can make all this happen.
Have we gotten Winston County yet?
Oh, I said Winston, though.
Oh,
Winston and Neshoba,
okay.
yeah. So, yeah, we need you guys to help us out.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
He's doing
7,
math.
8,
About to get
9,
dangerous up in here.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like 22 counties, though. We got some work to do.
All right, so what do you need to do? Here's the website, supertalk.fm/PalmerHome. That's really easy to do. You can call us, 662-469-5533. You can Venmo us at PalmerHome-4Children. So at PalmerHome, one word, -4Children, one word. Or you can text Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. Any of those will work.
They want to give a shout out today as well. When we got here, you could see it going on in the back here of the facility. You had bounce houses. You had music.
Give a shout out
you had face painting, and all of that is from Bounce Dynamics. They donated the bounce houses today. Mm-hmm. Crooked Letta DJ was here playing music, and Sarah Litney Art did the face painting. So
Crooked
Letta.
Crooked Letta.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Letta
Yeah, I like
DJ.
Well done.
And Sarah Litney Art did the face painting. The kids are running around with their faces painted. Looked like a lot of fun out there.
All right. So we've got a couple of things here. One of our listeners in Clinton is going to send. He's got a check in the mail. He's doing it the old-fashioned way.
And not the checks in the mail.
No.
Like
it's
an image of the check.
He sent it. This is a $5,000 donation.
Outstanding.
We appreciate you very, very much. We also want to give a shout out. Where did it go? Oh, it was on a text. We got a $1,000 gift from Smokehouse Bayou Beef Jerky in Ocean Springs. I love beef jerky. I'm going to look them up online. I'm going to order some beef jerky from Smokehouse Bayou.
Why does it appear that you sent them my picture?
Well, no, that's from Alex. That's Alex. That's
okay, different message.
If you want a picture of Richard dressed as Lane Kiffin, it won't cost much. We'll send you something. So,
what would it cost to get him to take one of these folders we got
and just throw it up in the air?
And us record him throwing it up in the air? What's the dollar amount for that right there?
Richard, you got Coach. Tell us, what to get the full Kiffin experience, which you
got to deliver it his way too. You got to go.
Palmer Home for Children's a great place. They do great work, and I want you to help them. It's just different there. Something like that.
I appreciate the question. I understand why you're asking it, but we don't. Our policy. We don't talk about injuries.
We just moved up a little bit more here, by the way. $242,817.
What an outstanding day.
We're doing great.
And
we got ways
not
to go.
over yet. And remember, still, every dollar that you give for the next 34 minutes is essentially doubled. If you give 5, it's 10 because there's a matching donation of. Hey, Dad, help me out there. It was $79,500.
I forgot. Richard was so kind to take these pictures with me last year. Hey, buddy.
They're taking selfies in here.
Wait, hold on a second.
What's he doing?
No, we had somebody said that. There
we go.
Somebody said that Carl Oliver, State Representative Carl Oliver, made a donation this morning, and he represents Montgomery County.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
So we can, if that's the case, then we can.
The issue might be is he in Jackson working?
Well, if he represents Montgomery County, then we can green his county.
Coach, calm down. All right, you're gonna blow a gasket there.
Yeah.
Don't want that.
SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home. That's the online address for you to give online. Venmo's really, really easy. If you are a golfer. Perhaps that is how you settle friendly wagers with your friends. Maybe you don't make them wear golf shirts or stuff. You actually transfer dollars to them. So you're familiar with Venmo. It's at Palmer Home -for children. I'll spell it all out. At Palmer Home -for children for Venmo. We've had a lot of success on Venmo today. I was looking at the totals earlier, and close to $10,000 has come through.
What did you just color in there?
Wayne County.
All right, let's
go.
There
we go.
Tunica going away as well.
Wayne County, the house that Jarrell Poe built.
Yes. It might have been Jarrell Poe himself.
It might very well have been.
Great American.
Yeah.
What did he do to you?
I was at the 2008 Egg Bowl. That's what happened.
There you go.
We got something else
if he wasn't there,
we got to give a quick thank you. Thank you to Mim and Trey Boyette and Sweet Life for a $10,000 donation going towards the board match. We're getting there, guys. We're going to get that matching donation up on the board very, very soon.
And we just got a message with the pen. Apparently, Neshoba County can go away as well. So we're knocking out counties as we get down.
There we go.
Here. You had to just bring in the closers, hey, Dad. The anchors. I was a competitive swimmer
I think
when I was a kid.
That means me, right?
We were going to give you the Mariano Rivera. Get you the Inter.
Just the last. Yeah. Could we get Inter Sandman
I wanted the
close
Mason
it out
Miller,
today?
The corn one there. So yeah.
The closers, the anchors in the swimming relay. That's what you are.
Top guys.
I am Mariano Rivera and Michael Phelps rolled into one.
Well, he wasn't the anchor though. It was it Jason Lezak was the one that.
Well, but I also swam the first leg this morning.
They're changing it again here. Here we go.
A live update.
I am excited about all these updates.
And by the way,
keep them coming. Keep them coming. We can't have enough.
It's a large number. It's a large number today.
Huge number.
But it is not enough. This is a place that
they're just flying in here.
They don't take government money. It's all funded by you. All of you out there, from when Richard started the day until Richard's ending the day, because he loves this place
sandwich.
so much. $253,317 is the number. That is a big number.
Let's thank Carter Edmondson and the Cox Foundation for each. They each made a $5,000 donation towards the board match. We're getting closer and closer, guys.
Closer and closer.
Very good.
Don't let the large amount deter you.
Don't take your foot off the gas. All right.
Yes.
This is the 2-minute offense.
If
anybody understands 2-minute offense, it's Coach Kiffin here.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of where he wasn't really particularly good at that.
Well, I don't know if that's true or not.
It's one of their areas of. Hurry up offense, yes. 2 minutes.
Just hold on just a second, though.
Yeah.
We are all of a sudden, last year was an all-time record.
Yeah.
At $336,000.
They're going to add.
We're sitting at $253,317. When you add $79,500 to that, we're real close to once again setting an all-time record.
You know what it is?
You know what? That'll make me do this.
Ah!
I hope you didn't need those papers.
He's thrown his clipboard 30 feet in the air.
You know why everybody's donating right now? They're just happy to see the three of us together again.
Well, maybe so. Thanks.
This guy.
Thanks a lot, Borky.
This guy. He's the worst.
All right. Thomas says Comrade Cross getting it done, though. And that's right. I mean, that's why we had to bring him in.
Thomas made a donation this morning.
Tom's been with us all.
Very good, Richard. We appreciate you.
SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home at Palmer Home-4Children on Venmo. And the phone number was written down, but I threw it. Borky's got it.
469-5533.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/PalmerHome to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
I didn't know there was a buyout, but I asked, and you guys said yes.
Everybody's got a buyout. You know, you should know how those work. You're having to pay some of those down at you have to get some money back to Ole Miss, I heard.
Oh, they're not paying them. That's the
well, you know,
it should be on the receiving end, not the paying end.
Well, he's still acting like you're
coach. You got to come up off some money because you took those players.
Apparently, if one of you wants to make a $901 donation, 901,
he'll go shirtless the rest of the show.
You can get me out. I might. You can get me out of the purple and gold.
All right. So Whit Long, a $4,000 donation towards the board match. We're so close to getting the full match and getting that number way up there. Let's see what this number is. Still a two. We're getting there.
Gift. Great.
Very nice. Very nice.
258.
258. This is
pressure's on.
Faster.
2.
It's 8. It's 8.
528.
528.
And that fourth voice you heard, by the way, Drake Bassett, president and CEO of
you know that voice by now today.
You absolutely do. And what an amazing day it's been so far. But we're not done yet.
No.
We've been obsessed with the map over here.
Yeah.
There are 15 counties to go to cover the entire state of Mississippi.
They are.
Give it to us.
Choctaw, Kemper, Leake, Sharkey, Issaquena, Claiborne, Adams, Wilkinson, Lawrence, Jefferson Davis, Covington, Marion, Perry, Stone, and Pearl River.
I challenge anybody.
All of those pronounced correctly.
Anybody that ever played football at Natchez Cathedral.
Come on now.
There you go.
I challenge you all.
Should we allow somebody
if there's a Kadair listening, get after it.
Donate on behalf of a county? Should we allow that? I think we should allow that.
If you are a former resident of a county and you want to represent your hometown, just let them know when you call.
If you know someone in that county and you want to make a donation in their honor as someone that lives there.
If you've ever been.
If you've ever thought about going.
If you've ever driven through it on your way to somewhere else. You can get there, that county. We will give you full recognition. All you got to do is call 662-469-5533 and tell them. You tell them that you want to represent one of these great counties.
Tell them, hey, Dad.
I'm telling them. What am I telling them?
Hey, wasn't that your thing? I thought that was like a gimmick infringement deal.
Oh, no, that was, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That was that.
I know.
Somebody else. He's no longer with us.
One's going away.
What is it? What do we got here? Stone County.
Yeah.
All right.
Way to go.
It's not going to be awkward when we go to Gulf Coast next month. There we go.
Drake, we've been at this all day. Started with Richard. What is something that we have yet to tell the audience about Palmer Home that you think we need to stress right now?
Well, I think we've talked about a lot, and it's been really great to listen to some of our children talk about their personal experiences. Somebody was telling me, we had one young lady on earlier, and they made the comment that he's headed off to Walmart to get some life, but he's learning life. That happens with us being able to walk. They don't have a family they can call up and work on that with. They don't have a dad or a mom necessarily that they can say, would you help me through this problem? I've never done this before. I don't know how to open a bank account. We're in the fourth quarter with some kids, and that is changing lives like crazy, and we're loving it.
And Drake, we've heard some examples of that today.
Yes.
We visited with Beverly.
Absolutely.
Who was here, who was at Palmer Home from 1985 until 2002. She came here at the age of 1.5. She's now spent 20 years as a social worker, and she admitted to me today when we talked, she's like, wait, this is what a social worker does? I've been surrounded by social workers my entire life. This is what I want to do.
Right.
She and her brother came here. I heard earlier a conversation with Nick, who called from the Air Force Base in California. See, it's hard to grow up.
It is hard to grow
Some
up.
of us are still trying to do that.
I ain't never going to get there.
It's a
Trey.
road
I
of
was gonna
dunces,
tell you,
but
I'm
you know.
done.
But that part of it's amazing, and you said you can't give up in the fourth quarter unless you're playing Texas. But besides that,
there you go.
That was tough.
What's next,
Here we
or
go.
what do you want to be next here?
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things that we pursued for many, many years is our model of care, says, you've met a lot of these folks, and I don't come from the social work background. I hire great social work. I hire great people to do that. But my mindset says, let's look at the process. Let's look at this, and if it works, and we see exactly what you're talking about, that we're seeing it work with kids, then that's something that we are eager to share in a generous way with other people, and we do. We partner with 2 or 3 other organizations who are like, how are you doing this? Because nobody has all the answers, so we want to work together. But I do like that Palmer Home is setting a standard, and the standard isn't about extensive paper technical details. The standard is, what's the outcome? What's the measurable outcome? Are you seeing lives changed? If you are, then great. If you're not, we have house parents that just joined us, and they were saying, compared to our previous program, there was just a lot of structure, but here you're focused on the outcome of children. Bingo.
We need you to keep talking because every time you've talked, they've come over there and changed that number. just whatever you want to say it.
One of the things that I love and have grown to love about today, the net result of all of this is good for Palmer Home for Children. It's dollars that are being raised to help the work continue. But it feels like this is a day where so much gets set aside, whether it's political differences that happen to exist in the morning or team allegiances, and the entire state of Mississippi kind of reaches out shoulder to shoulder and puts their arms around each other and says, hey, let's all do this together. And it makes you really, really proud to live here.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And
also,
even when you leave here, apparently
when you
actually
leave here, this is our donations from across the country list here. We've had donations
cool.
today from the District of Columbia. I don't know if it was the president. I haven't heard one way or the other. It was me.
Palmer Home, great place.
Great people.
The greatest.
Richard Cross, love that show. Gerard, Louisiana, Arkansas, Maine, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Indiana, Nebraska. We know who it is in Oregon. Texas, Florida,
Oregon,
and Missouri.
I love how that was written.
That's wonderful.
That's incredible. All right, so next year, I want a whole map of the country.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get all 50 states. We're going to do that all 50 states next year.
I don't think that's
including
a problem.
Hawaii and Alaska.
I think that's wonderful. And, I was just looking at Kristen over there because when we do our annual impact report, one of the questions we ask is, and I think it was Ricky Matthews, who's part of the SuperTalk network, he texted me the other day. He goes, do y'all take kids from anywhere? And the answer is yes. We have kids. We brought in kids from 12 different states in the past couple of years, So it's super that these other folks out there, and sometimes you have alumni who grew up. I don't know who necessarily gave it to us in Maine, but I'll tell you a quick story. I was calling up donors when I first got started here, and I saw this thing in Maine. I said, why would somebody send us money from Maine? So I called up and I said, hey, I really want to thank you for your gift. I really appreciate that, but I got to ask you a question. How in the world did you hear about us down here in Mississippi? And he said, hear about you. He said, I grew up there. An older gentleman, he and his sister, during World War II, were placed in the care of Palmer Home. And while their mother went and worked, and the father went and served overseas. Palmer Home raised the children. And that, he said, I've been given to Palmer Home for a long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I was just told that Lawrence County should be coming off the board here.
There we go.
So that's a good one.
SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home. You still have time to give. SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home. You can give them a call, 662-469-5533. Venmo, if you use it, at Palmer Home for children. Or text Give Palmer, as if it's one word, Give Palmer, to 833-402-4519. We will give you those again. We will give you an update, and we will...
We're so close to getting this match gift through, guys. And now's the time.
If you happen to call and somebody doesn't answer, either let it keep ringing or call back. I was in the phone room earlier, and they were bouncing from phone to phone. And Tim and I almost grabbed the phone, and somebody swatted us away. We were out of our lane. But please don't give up. It's so incredibly important. It's been a great day. Big finish coming up.
Let's do it.
I need to throw. Just in case.
Here's Borky.
Throw Borky into the air. SuperTalk.fm/Palmer Home.
You're listening to the Palmer Home for Children Radiothon here on SuperTalk Mississippi. Go to supertalk.fm/Palmer Home to help rescue and restore a child in need. Now, here's Sports Talk Mississippi.
Let's just jump right in because, guys, we are very quickly approaching a record and a milestone. I am always...
That first number is about to change.
It's about to change. I am perpetually blown away at the generosity of the state of Mississippi, and I think today we might just be blown away yet again.
So I don't remember what the number was in year one. 2013 was our first year for Radiothon. This is the 14th consecutive year.
It was around $48,000.
Okay, 38 is for whatever reason what stood out in my mind. So it was a low number. Incremental.
We were excited. You totally excited.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
And we walked away blown away. Man, this was so cool.
Yep.
The total has gone up every single year. Mm-hmm. And we walked away from here a couple of years, last year not discounted, going, I'm not really sure how we top that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was last year's number?
$336,000.
That was last year's number.
$336,000.
That's
this year's number.
This year's number. We got you pointed the right way this time. This year's number right now, and we're not done yet. $367,000. $367,275.95, and we are not done. What we need
All I had
you
to do
do
is dress you like Lane Kiffin. I could have done this years ago.
That paid off.
Keep pushing is what you need to do. Keep pushing. Right now, we have 4 minutes and 51 seconds in counting to push that number further than anybody here would have expected today.
No. I texted you this morning when you finished up. I
you
saw
did.
The first thing was 31,000. I was like, we're on a good pace, and you were like, I think we're on a good pace.
Yeah.
I would not have expected to be sitting where we are right now.
And we're not quite done
We're not
yet.
quite done yet.
Something special is about to happen.
It is. I'm gonna give it another minute. Give it another minute or two.
What about the counties? Update on the counties.
Leake County, Carthage, we need some help. Issaquena, Claiborne, Jefferson Davis, Covington, Adams, Wilkinson, Pearl River. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counties.
We're down to 8. That's great.
Give them a call, 662-469-5533. Text Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. And, yes, we want you to do it as fast as possible. But when the Radiothon ends, that doesn't mean the giving has to end.
No.
So you hear this information. You can keep calling. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it anytime.
Number's changing again. Here we go.
But keep pushing while we're still here.
It's fantastic.
All right.
The pressure's on.
Let's
the pressure is on.
Let's talk about it right
Hold on.
here.
I was just told by my wife to give $25 for Claiborne County. That's where her grandparents live.
All right,
Claiborne.
that counts.
I live for another
Put it on the
25.
board.
We'll put Claiborne on the
Put it on the
board.
board.
Speaking of
Look at this
Someone out
number,
there
by the
can
way.
call for these other counties.
3, 9.
Whoa.
Well, let's talk about it. This
5,
January,
6, 5.
Holy cow.
This January, Chairman and CEO of Dunlap and Kyle Corporation, Robert H. Bob Dunlap, passed away peacefully at the age of 96. an astute businessman who grew Dunlap and Kyle Company, including Gateway Tires and Hasselman Tires, into one of the South's most successful independent wholesale and retail tire distributors. His work as a philanthropist, humanitarian, and conservationist reflects the tremendous legacy he leaves behind. Mr. Bob was a longtime supporter of SuperTalk Mississippi and a dear friend of the late host J.T. Williamson. Since SuperTalk's partnership with Palmer Home at the first Radiothon in 2013, Dunlap supported generously, closing out each year's event with a significant grand finale gift. Mr. Bob made a lasting impact on the children of Palmer Home through his years of support. As we near the finale here of the 14th annual Radiothon, we are pleased to announce a $25,000 gift in memory of Mr. Bob on behalf of Dunlap and Kyle Company.
Wow.
We hope that listeners will honor Mr. Bob's legacy as a businessman and philanthropist by making a gift to support the children of Palmer Home as we celebrate his life and legacy. Thank you so much. We're close to a number that we didn't think we could get to.
No.
This is ambitious because we have 2 minutes left, but the donations can keep going. They can keep going.
That's right.
Yeah.
That total grows after we get off the air. It's done it every year.
Yeah.
Can we get a 4? Can that
think we
first
can do
number be a 4? Right now, $392,565 is the number. By tomorrow morning when Richard Cross gets on the air at 6 a.m., bless him for that. He's going to be tired. The coffee's going to be hopefully strong in the morning.
Are you working tomorrow? It's Friday.
Mornings with Richard Cross will be on the air.
Right.
Okay, so
Let's go.
mornings with Richard Cross tomorrow. Will he be able to say that first number of a 4?
So. I hope so.
We
Considering the fact what you just said, 2013 we were around $40,000. To think that we go all the way to dare I say it, $400,000.
Yeah.
We're only 10 years away from $1 million.
Andy, so sorry, I spoke too fast. Text Give Palmer to 833-402-4519. 833-402-4519. Text Give Palmer. One word, Give Palmer, no spaces, and you can help.
I just got a message from a friend, said put me down for $1,000. Nice. Credit it to Issaquena County. Got a hunting camp there.
Let's go.
Thank you for that. I just got another 100 for Issaquena County. So we're at 1,100 for Issaquena County.
Coming in late, but coming in strong.
Well done. May the deer grow large and you have wonderful times with family and friends at the hunting camps.
Thank you.
What a day.
Outstanding.
Thank you, Mississippi.
We could not have done it without you, Mississippi.
Hey,
we appreciate y'all, and we appreciate everybody working here at the Palmer Home and all the great work they do. Thank y'all so very much.
Big heartfelt thanks from all of us here.
Bob Dunlap was a blessing to a lot of people. For his family and friends to honor him in this way in the year that he passes away, really an incredible gesture. Thank you.
Do not stop. You can keep giving, but this will end our time at the Radiothon just short of $400,000.
Thank you, Mississippi.
Thank you, Mississippi. We'll see you tomorrow.
A SuperTalk Mississippi media production.